Another myth that we see about dyslexia that's rooted in this idea of it being a visual disability is a little bit more complex. You'll see all kinds of things like dyslexia fonts. You'll see visual overlays, which is like a colored thing that you can use to change what the background of a page looks like, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And a thing to keep in mind about all of those tools is this. Dyslexia is not a visual processing disability. You cannot solve it by changing the color or changing the font or anything like that. However, a lot of people with dyslexia swear by their dyslexia font or by their overlays, and here's why. When the brain is struggling to read, anything that we use to add on to the brain's mental load is going to cause a problem. So if we're using a font that's hard to read, that is going to slow students down a little bit as they try to read. If their eyes are exhausted from looking at, white pages or whatever they're looking at, that is going to slow them down. Where we do see a benefit from fonts, from overlays, and from things like that is at those edges. They do reduce the amount of load that we're putting on the brain for some kids. That's really a matter of preference. But if you have a child with dyslexia and they do better with a colored overlay or they do better with a particular font, use the colored overlay, use the font, use anything that helps. But if you're seeing someone, talk about, hey, I can fix dyslexia with these fancy futuristic glasses or what have you, that's a thing that I would ask some questions about, because while you might get some benefit in terms of it making the contrast a little better and the clarity a little better, it's not going to solve the root problem.